Good morning, back here at Supercar Sunday, and a very special car came in, driven by a very special person. And when I saw it and heard it pulling in, I thought, who the heck is driving that in? And lo and behold, is my dear friend Sandy, who's come to Supercar Sunday for about 20 years. And every year in December, right around December, he prints one of these up, makes it at home for Motor for Toys to present to me to share with the car world about the toy drive in December. So, who are you? What do you do? Tell us about this car. I mean, you're a diehard car guy.
I am, and I've been for many, many years. I'm retired, so it's time to give back to the community, go out and have my fun with my toys. I just got this Ferrari about 2.5 months ago. Not the best way, but I've got it, and I've been taking it out once a week. I've come by here many, many years, bringing my different cars. I have a small collection, but this is the latest.
Unbelievable. So tell our viewers what it is.
This is a 1967 330 GTS Ferrari. It's got a V12 in it, 4-liter Colombo engine, triple Weber carburetors. It was my brother's car for 40 years. It lived at the beach, well maintained, driven every week, and I'm just continuing the tradition.
When you came in, Sandy, I could hear the engine and it sounds so clean and so tight. And I kept saying to myself, is that a Ferrari coming? Because it was kind of a distance away. And you don't see 60s Ferraris driven regularly. The car's absolutely spectacular. What is it like to drive a car like this?
It's really fun. It's a real easy car to drive. It's a little bit scary taking it on the streets of LA, the value of it, and you've got the crazy drivers out here. So, but I'm enjoying it.
Awesome. And now a lot of people, it's a gated car. We'll take a look at the interior. So a lot of people say it's hard to drive a gated stick shift, right? I've heard that over the years, and I've driven them, and I didn't know what people were talking about when they say that. What's your experience?
Exactly what you just said. I've heard it for years and years. It's more difficult, and I find it actually a lot easier to drive. You don't miss a shift. It's almost impossible to miss a shift in a gated shift.
And this car, it has the 330 on the back. What does that signify?
The Ferraris don't usually put the model numbers on the cars. The 330 is the size of the cylinder. You multiply it by 12 and you come out with your 4 liters.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's take a look at this engine. Wow, my buddy Jay was just here and he's saying it's amazing how they can stuff a V12 into, you know, a short wheelbase car, basically, right?
Yes. It's their race engine. And they originally had 3 liters and then they went up to 4 liters. It's rated at about 350 horsepower.
Wow.
And it's a small car.
Unbelievable. You know, this is the car that dreams are made of. If you're a car guy, car gal, I mean, to drive this down PCH during the summer,
yep,
that's what dreams are made of. I mean, sincerely.
Exactly. Except you don't want to do it with the beach traffic.
Yeah.
Would you like me to start it up so your viewers can hear it?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, this car's absolutely magnificent. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. That sounds so good. It even smells good. That exhaust even smells good, Sandy. You know, you probably know this because you have some cool cars, but this is a car that when you drive it is going to inspire. People are going to smile. People are going to have memories of the first time they saw one, or their grandfather had one, or knew somebody, or they washed one, or detailed one, or worked on one. But I think it couldn't get into better hands than yours.
Thank you.
I'm glad it stayed in the family. and you'll be the caretaker of it for a lot of years to come.
Absolutely.
And I'm grateful for you to bring it out to Supercar Sunday. This is what Supercar Sunday is about. Cars like this, but more importantly, people like you.
Thank you, Dustin. Thank you for putting on the show and the Motor for Toys.
My pleasure, and maybe you'll bring that to Motor for Toys.
That's my plan. Fill it with toys.
Love it. We'll see you then, December 3rd. Thank you, Sandy. So Sandy's just a absolute wonderful, wonderful human being, and you know, I always say I'm lucky to know the people I know. What a car. Good morning, everybody. Dustin Troyan at Supercar Sunday, and my dear friend Sandy came in today, and for the last how many years?
13 years.
13 years you show up at Supercar Sunday and you have this printed up to promote Motor for Toys. You do it on your own, I don't ask. And then for Motor for Toys, you bring about 15-20 of your buddies with cars filled with toys. Sandy, why do you do it?
Well, we have to give back to the community. My business was based around kids, so no better way than to give back. This last year, I gave a record number of 900 toys, and I'm going for more this year.
Unbelievable. You know, folks, this is what makes Motor for Toys and Supercars so amazing. It's people like Sandy who take it upon themselves to help change the world. That's what you're doing. That's what you've done all these years. I appreciate you. I respect you. I love you. Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you, Dustin. You put on the show.
Come out to Motor for Toys, December 3rd, Pierce College, brought to you by Porsche Woodland Hills, and you'll see so many happy people doing a great thing. That's why we do it. See you there.